Your parents just lost a huge chunk of their retirement savings to their own financial advisor. Sound impossible? It happens more often than you think. And today I'm going to show you exactly what to do if this nightmare becomes your reality. Hey everyone. Today we're diving into a real Reddit story that went viral. A family discovered their parents were scammed by their trusted financial advisor who convinced them to invest in a risky startup that he was actually a founder of. If you're thinking, wait, isn't that illegal? You're absolutely right. But here's the scary part. Thousands of families face this exact situation every year. So let's break down what happened, what went wrong, and most importantly, how to protect your loved ones. Here's what happened. An adult child discovered their parents had been convinced by their financial advisor to invest way beyond their agreed risk tolerance in a startup. But here's the kicker. This advisor was also one of the startup's founders. The parents had previously set boundaries about risky investments, but a charismatic, trusted advisor talked them into it anyway. And get this, even after losing money, the father still believed he got lucky to invest early and wasn't scammed. Sound familiar? This is classic elder financial abuse, and it's more common than you might think. Let's talk about the red flags that should have set off alarm bells. Red flag number 1, conflict of interest. When your financial advisor recommends investing in a company they have a stake in, that's a massive conflict of interest. Legitimate advisors must disclose these conflicts, and many avoid them entirely. Red flag number 2, exceeding risk tolerance. If you've set clear boundaries about risk levels and your advisor pushes past them, that's a problem, especially for retirees who can't afford to lose their nest egg. Red flag number 3, high-pressure tactics. Phrases like, get in early, limited opportunity, or I'm only offering this to special clients are classic manipulation tactics. Red flag number 4, the victim defends the scammer. This is heartbreaking but common. Victims often defend their scammers because admitting they were conned is psychologically difficult. So if you find yourself in this situation, here's your action plan. Step 1, don't panic, but act fast. Document everything. That means, get copies of all investment documents, communications, and agreements. Step 2, verify the advisor's credentials. You should check brokercheck at FINRA.org and advisorinfo.sec.gov to see if they're properly registered and if they have any complaints against them. Step 3, file complaints. If they're a registered advisor, file a complaint with FINRA, contact your state's Attorney General's office, and consider reporting to the SEC. Step 4, find a lawyer. Look for an attorney specializing in elder law, securities fraud, or estate planning. These lawyers know the regulations and can tell you if laws were broken. Step 5, protect future assets. This is where it gets tricky. You can't just take control of competent adults' finances, but you do have options. Power of attorney if they agree. Family meetings for major financial decisions. Setting up trusts for future assets. And in extreme cases, guardianship proceedings. Here's how to protect your parents before something like this happens. Have the conversation. Talk openly about financial safety. Many seniors are just too embarrassed to discuss being targeted by scams. Meet their advisors and ask to be introduced to their financial team. Legitimate professionals actually welcome family involvement. Set up safeguards. Encourage them to discuss large investments with family first. Set up account alerts for large transactions, and maybe even consider joint accounts or authorized users for a bit more transparency. Red flag training is also key. Teach them about common scams targeting seniors, because honestly, knowledge is the best defense. And yeah, regular check-ins are important. Schedule regular conversations about their finances, not to control, but to stay informed and supportive. Here's what you need to know legally. If the advisor was a registered fiduciary, they broke some pretty serious laws. Fiduciaries must act in their clients' best interests, and recommending investments they personally profit from without proper disclosure is, illegal. But getting money back, that's harder. It depends on whether any money is left to recover, how well documented the fraud is, and whether the advisor has insurance or assets to cover losses. This is why acting quickly and getting proper legal help is honestly crucial. Look, discovering your parents were scammed is devastating. But remember, They're not untrustworthy as the original poster worried. They're victims of sophisticated manipulation by someone they trusted. The key is balancing protection with respect for their autonomy. Start with conversations. Build in safeguards they're comfortable with, and know when to seek legal help. Have you dealt with financial scams targeting elderly family members? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help someone else. And if you found this helpful, please share it with friends who have aging parents. Financial predators count on families not talking about these issues. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more personal finance content that actually matters. Until next time, stay vigilant and keep protecting the people you love.